Okay, so we're going to be discussing the nerve and the nervous system and the different uh, plexus that we have for the nervous system. So, with the cervical nerves, which goes from 1 to 8, as you can see, we have the cervical and the brachial plexus. They're both consistent within this region. Within this region, the cervical nerve have most of the connection around the neck area, so it has most control of the neck, while the brachial plexus or has more control of the arms. And then within those plexus, we have like different branches, which lets us go further into the arm. Those go deep within the arm to let us control it or and then feel sensation within it. Like, for example, we have the axillary nerve, which has control of the arm. Oh, without mentioning, the nerves don't have full control of them. Some of them intertwine and have some control together within those areas. Like the axillary has some control of the shoulder, with the muscular cutaneous has some control of the bicep. With the radial nerve, it has some control of the tricep. Then we have the ulnar nerve, which has some control of flexor for the forearm. Then we have the medial nerve, which has some control to the extension of the thumb. And then as we go down the list to the thoracic nerve, those don't really have a name because technically they're in control of most of the involuntary portion of the body, which is like the stomach, the heart, the lung, those things, which has we have technically no control over with like consciously control over it. As we go down, we go to the lumbar, which has some control of like the lower region of the body around like the stomach area and to the legs and so on. For the lumbar plexus, we have the emio-hypogastric nerve, emio emio-hypogastric nerve. This nerve, whew, was it remember that controls has some control over the abdomen. Then we had the gent, genet, genital the genital forum forum femoral my God, the genital for, foraminal nerve, which has some control of the anterior thigh. Then we have the lateral femoral cutaneous nerve, which has a bit control with the legs, and then the orbital nerve, which has some control of the inner thigh. Then, as we go down the list to the sacral plexus, this has most to do with the lower half of our body. We have the superior gluteal nerve. This has control with basically the gluteus maximus and the medius as well. The inferior gluteal nerve, which also has some control of the gluteus maximus. Then we have the pudendal, pudendal, which has control of the anus. And then we have the posterior femoral cutaneous, which has some control of the calves. And then we have finally the sciatic nerves, which has control of the legs. And these are basically all the nerves that coincide with the plexus for each of the nerve areas.